Kerrigan versus Yuuta Takahashi. They're in game 3 right now as we bring you up to date on the board. On Takahashi's side, 7 lands. He has a face-down morph, a Courser of Krufix, and on Kerrigan's side, it is 5 lands but no creatures. He has swept away the board at least once with Anger of the Gods, but the Megamorph package looks like it has allowed Takahashi to reload a couple of times.
There's a lot of spots against Abzan where you got cards in your sideboard that are really good against a portion of the deck and not very good against the other portion of the deck. Anger of the Gods, you know, if they have a draw that's full of Death Mist Raptors and Den Protectors and other small stuff, very, very good. But when someone's grinding you down with Courser Krufix, not that powerful.
And this is where, you know, the slower Abzan decks I always have felt have shined. When you're against a black-red deck, or a deck that's very heavy on creature removal, Abzan seems like a very strong choice because its creatures are very resilient to one-for-one spells.
It's a deck that you can fend off pretty easily with your own removal spells, and because so many of your creatures generate value when they enter the battlefield or leave or can come back from the graveyard, what have you, it's very, very hard for their removal to bury you.
All right, so it's Thunderbreak Regent from Kerrigan. Has 1 mana up for Takahashi. He draws for the turn. Top card is Sandstep Citadel. Right now he has Kerrigan to 12. Takahashi at 19. And he'll take the free land to go to 20. And it will be ultimate price on the dragon. He will go down to 17 and send in the attack. That's for 4. Kerrigan down to 8. And it's going to be down to 6, rather, as he unmorphs Death Mist Raptor. It's a 4/4. This attack is for 6. Now a 2-turn clock. And you see a slow pace that he's taking. He has a grip full of cards, but opts to spend his whole turn just unmorphing the Raptor.
Yep, just trying to get the most out of every individual card that he can. AJ is kind of trying to do the same thing here, but in this matchup, I think it's just a worse version.
Self-inflicted wound will be cast. Takahashi sacrifices Death Mist Raptor. But Courser stays. Land for AJ puts him up to 7. Draw for the turn. It's going to be Windswept Heath. Does he get another free card? No, but Tassiger's on top of the deck. That's a pretty good one. And a lot of options for Yuuta Takahashi. Elspeth in his hand. So he'll attack with Courser of Krufix to put Kerrigan down to 5. And there's going to be a second Courser. Now plays the land, goes up to 17. And another morph. Did not catch if it's Den Protector or Death Mist Raptor. Looks like it is Den Protector. He'll unmorph it. That puts back the Courser of Krufix. And look at this maximum value play. He puts Den Protector into play face down. Den Protector gets back Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize is cast on AJ. A Death Mist Raptor is now into play face down as that top morph.
Yep. Just squeezing every little bit out of every card.
Yeah. Could have it face up as a 3/3, but wants to be able to unmorph it into 4/4. And so much value. Not only does he manage to Thoughtseize AJ there, but he puts 3 more creatures onto the battlefield. For AJ, he draws at 5 life, has to fend off 4 more cards. And a grip of dragons isn't going to do it. So at 5-2, Yuuta Takahashi is into day 2.
Congratulations to him. And in that matchup, that is why I don't like red-black decks and Mardu decks against the bigger builds of Abzan. Not to say you can't win the matchup, but there's so many spots where the black-red deck has cards in their deck that are good against half of what the Abzan deck is doing and not good against the other half.